March 1st, 2025. An ordinary day on the calendar, you might think. But what if this date, seemingly like any other, held a deeper significance? What if it marked a turning point in our world? A moment foreshadowed in ancient prophecies? This isn't about predicting a specific event on this exact date. It's about recognizing the times we live in and considering the warnings from our past. The Bible, a book of ancient wisdom, speaks of a time of great upheaval and tribulation before the return of Jesus Christ. While no one can know the exact day or hour, the Bible does provide signs to watch for, markers on the road to the end times. The closer we get, the clearer these signs should become. This isn't meant to scare us, but to awaken us. We must be vigilant, not just about events in the world, but about our own spiritual condition. Are we prepared for what might lie ahead? The time to examine our hearts and seek God is now while we still have the opportunity. For centuries, people have fervently studied biblical prophecy, desperately searching for clues about the future. The book of Revelation, in particular, is filled with vivid imagery and powerful symbolism, describing a time of immense tribulation and God's ultimate triumph over evil. Some of these prophecies, once thought to be purely symbolic, now seem hauntingly relevant to our times. The rise of powerful technologies, the alarming increase in natural disasters, the growing hostility towards Christianity. These are not just random events but chilling echoes of the warnings in Scripture. In Matthew 24, Jesus himself speaks of wars, rumors of wars, famines, and earthquakes as signs of the end times. Revelation 13:17 warns of a time when a mark will be required to buy or sell, eerily reminiscent of the rapid advancement of digital currencies and biometric identification. Are these developments mere technological progress, or are they laying the groundwork for a system of control that mirrors the ancient prophecies? The urgency to understand these signs has never been greater. Look around at the world today. Global instability, economic uncertainty, and escalating tensions mark our time. Technology advances at a dizzying pace while moral decay spreads like a virus. We are bombarded with information, much of it conflicting and unreliable. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, even hopeless. But amidst the chaos, there are also signs of hope. The gospel is being preached in some of the darkest corners of the earth. People are waking up to the emptiness of materialism and searching for something more. The very fact that you are reading these words suggests a heart that is seeking truth. This is not a time for complacency. The Bible warns us in 1 Thessalonians 5:3, while people are saying peace and safety, destruction will come on them suddenly. We must be discerning about the information we consume, questioning everything through the lens of Scripture. We must be vigilant, watching for both the signs of the times and the movement of God in our midst. No one knows the day or hour of Christ's return, but we are called to be ready, like the wise virgins who kept their lamps trimmed and burning, waiting for the bridegroom, as mentioned in Matthew 25:1-13. This readiness isn't about stockpiling supplies or predicting dates, but about cultivating a heart that is right with God. Now is the time to deepen your relationship with God through prayer, Bible study, and fellowship with other believers. Test everything you hear and see against the truth of Scripture. Be a beacon of light and hope in a world that desperately needs it. The future may seem uncertain, but we don't have to face it with fear. As the Apostle Paul wrote in 2 Timothy 1:7, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." Let us stand firm in our faith, sharing the love of Christ with a world that is hurting and lost. The time is short. Let us make the most of every opportunity,